All right, this is Big Picture Anatomy with a look at an overview of the circulation of the blood. At the heart, no pun intended, of the circulatory system is, of course, the heart itself, which this is a very schematic view, and we've divided the heart into the left side and the right side, and we're going to take a look at how the right side of the heart pumps blood into what's called the pulmonary circuit, and the left side of the heart pumps blood into what's called the systemic circuit, and how it all works together. So let's start on the right side, where we can see what is blood with low oxygen, or what we sometimes call deoxygenated blood, going out pulmonary arteries, pulmonary referring to the lungs, out to the lungs. They divide into smaller and smaller arteries and eventually out into the capillaries of the lungs, where oxygen diffuses into the blood. That oxygen, of course, has been taken in through the mouth or nose, down the trachea, through the bronchioles, and out to the alveolar sacs in the lungs. That now well-oxygenated blood comes back together into bigger and bigger veins, or venules and veins, and eventually through the pulmonary veins, laden with oxygen, now returns to the left side of the heart. The left side of the heart then pumps blood out the principal artery of the systemic circulation, the aorta, and then into smaller and smaller arteries that branch off, going up to the head, to the upper limbs, to the lower limbs, to the organs of the abdomen, where that oxygen is now used by all the cells and in all the tissues of the body for their cellular metabolism, or for cellular respiration. That blood returns in ever increasingly larger veins that gather together into that blood and into the inferior vena cava and the superior vena cava. That blood is now low oxygen, or what we call deoxygenated blood, because the oxygen's been given up to the tissues, and in the inferior vena cava and superior vena cava returns now to the right side of the heart, where the whole thing starts all over again, with the right side of the heart pumping that now low oxygen or deoxygenated blood out the pulmonary arteries to the lungs. That then is an overview of the circulation of the blood from Big Picture Anatomy. A quick review: the right side of the heart pumps blood out the pulmonary arteries to the lungs, where oxygen is picked up. That blood then returns through the pulmonary veins to the left side of the heart, where it is pumped out through the aorta and ever smaller arteries to every part of the body, where that oxygen is used by the tissues, and the deoxygenated blood then returns through the inferior vena cava and superior vena cava to the right side of the heart.